don't understand what they want from me. They take my hands, washing them in dirty water. Try to find what's right in a distant place, so far away. The silence fills my heart with empty space. But now I'm sure of where I'll go from here. And tensions rise, they push me to divert my vision. But I will break the ceiling and the walls that kept me in for all this time, and all the reasons that I cannot find. They'll wait for me to fall under that pressure. They'll wait for me to give it up. Well, I will not work against the forces I trust. Have to stay above the rushing water. I will do my best to keep myself composed. It takes a lot.
Like poop through a diarrhea-infected goose. Ben goes through everyone.
X101 SPP2W X101 SPP2W.
Inside the new home of the Rangers, Globe Life Field in Arlington. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Beavers going up against the Stars. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And as we get set for Game 5, Chris, it seems like this series could still have a few twists and turns in it.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations tell us a lot about a team's character, and for some teams, it brings out their absolute best, but for others, it can kind of prove to be an overwhelming scenario to face, and so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and today's starter, Jim Palmer.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And another ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next to hit, Hannes Wagner. Next offering upstairs. Morgan on the move. Ball outside. Throw. Save. Punch too late with the toss.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
And a 3-1 on the way. And a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field knock.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 5. High in the air, out to right. Friedel gets under it and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Let's take a look at our lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And now Willie Mays. And a swing and a miss. The pitch. And another ball. 1 away with a runner at third here in game 5 of the ALCS. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he deals. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. And now here is Babe Ruth. The pitch. In the dirt. And now 3-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
3-1 now. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's 2. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score. Back in Arlington and getting the start. Babe Ruth. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
And now the right fielder, TJ Friedel. And he lays down a bunt. Matthews gets it to first. They handle the bunt and get the out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And this is an offense with a ton of pop, top to bottom, Singy.
Yeah, well, some players will say that home runs are mistakes. They were just a little too quick. Not this club. They're looking to hit the ball over the fence. Not any speedsters in this lineup. Not guys that were looking to run around the bases. They're looking to jog. And I expect to see that kind of approach in this one.
And now it's going to be chili oil can. Edmonds going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Batting third, the catcher,
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Pudge Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Two down, nobody on. That one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that's in the dirt. And now 3-2. Kicks and deals. And that's ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Harmon Killebrew. Two outs. And there's a ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2-2. And they'll do it again. Rodriguez off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Leading off, Jim Edmonds.
the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Fouled off left side. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And the batter now, Eddie Matthews. And misses inside. Second inning here, no score. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the righty deals. Hit in the air, center field. Trout makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Batting 7, the right fielder.
Larry Walker digs in now.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
This one in the air, right field. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Luis Robert now.
The left fielder, Luis Robert.
On the ground to third. On to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado. The other way, base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Anthony Santander at the plate. The pitch. And that's a little bit high. Here comes a pitch. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
He goes down looking.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now Gunnar Henderson. That one way inside. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that one out in front that time. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at Globe Life Field. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Digging in, Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench did a lot in his career to change the catching position. This guy popularized the one-handed catching stance, which not a lot of guys were using at the time.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Bench used that unique stance, and he had amazing hands and 10 gold gloves to prove it. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So up next, Stan Musial. And there's a foul ball.
And Bench was one of the first catchers to use a hinged mid as well. Didn't take long before everybody was using them behind the plate.
Up the middle. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So man aboard. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Hannes Wagner. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, TJ Friedel.
The right fielder, TJ Friedel.
And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So digging in, Chili Oil Can. Step off throw to first. Back in there standing.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And another ball. That one ripped, but foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
2-2. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Technique safe. Bench's throw too late. Now, Pudge Rodriguez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
And it is 2-1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Harmon Killebrew now at the plate. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Man on second, 2 down.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Luis Robert would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. And that one fouled off.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's...
Oh, nice stop on a slide. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. Game 5 of the ALCS. Stepping in the long ball threat, Willie Mays. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That's to third. Machado. Mays retired at first. And now the DH, Babe Ruth. The 1-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit. Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So 2 down now, and here is Jim Edmonds. This to third, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Robert hustles it back in. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Eddie Matthews, the next to hit. Left-hand hitter waits. Hard ground ball, base knock. Edmonds rounds third, headed for the plate. The tag, and he's in there.
Well done. Drives in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's a big power threat. Larry Walker kicks and fires and delivers outside. Two outs, and now it's even up.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Not close with that one. 3-2 now. Johnny Bench waits on deck. Matthews leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's going to be Johnny Bench. 1 run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Bounce to the left side. Henderson fires over to first. They limit the damage here, but they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Bottom of the fourth, and now Luis Robert.
The left fielder.
And that's downstairs and outside. And that one is in the dirt. Full count now.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
1 out, bases empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
On the ground to the left. Wagner. Jump throw. Machado is out.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony.
Seeing an impressive jump throw from the hole at short. Let's see what StatCast has to say.
Now he's just showing off out there. I mean, I don't know if fans realize how much arm strength you need to make that throw. This guy's got a rocket of an arm, and that was on full display right there. Just an awesome job.
And now the first baseman, Anthony Santander. Swing and a ball popped up. Musial settles under this one. Squeezes it. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Stan Musial. And here it comes. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And downstairs. Just misses with that one.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Ground ball right side. Santander steps on the bag, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. You love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
Now here is Honus Wagner. Swings through that one.
1-2.
2 outs, base is empty. That one in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back in Arlington, bottom of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Mike Trout. And another ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
In the air, right field. Drifts towards it. Makes the grab. 1 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop
Gunnar Henderson will hit next.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it's off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here is TJ Friedl. That clips the corner.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Here's a 1-2. And another ball. Henderson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Ripped to third and caught. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Back at Globe Life Field, stepping in, Willie Mays.
leading off. for
Great
Portland.
speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. The pitch.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Chad Green up and loosening in the pen. Pavetta getting loose as well. Inside ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. Nobody out, runner at first. That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. I'm exhausted from watching some of these at-bats. Lots of full counts and a ton of pitches with the starter still out there. They're taking up a lot of his energy.
And he deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Boog, I can't even keep track of how many full counts we've had in this one. I've messed up my scorebook because there have been so many, and you know my scorebook is a work of art.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count, 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jim Palmer departs, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Aaron Savali will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So up next, Jim Edmonds. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. There goes Willie. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Robert going back. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
1 away, runners calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Falling behind 2-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
One out, base is full. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
Here's the catcher to hit, Johnny Bench.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
All loaded up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a count 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. On the ground to first. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1 to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Beavers on top 2-0. And we're back. Now at the plate, Chili Oil Can. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball. Keep straight.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1-2 now. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And 1 away.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact. Boog, this offense is fighting for their lives right now. They're not ready for this season to be over, so they need to dig deep and find a way to get something going. Anything will help.
And the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got it by him for the K. Harmon Killebrew getting ready to hit.
Designated hitter,
Two down, nobody on. Fastball in for a strike, and now 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. And it skips into dirt. Luis Robert hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat, and they'd love to give him a shot here.
And there's ball four.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Good eye in that spot. Killebrew off of first with two away. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. Two on and two out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Here's Machado at the belt and fires. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Two on, 2 outs. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this.
Now this is through for a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score, and now they trail by 1. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And now Anthony Santander. 2 outs. And that one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Top of inning number 7, and the batter now, Stan Musial. And a pitch. Right side, hard hit. Santander takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. And strike 2. Ripped to first, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
So digging in, Honus Wagner. The wind and the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. And the right-hander deals. And it's even up. Two down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of Game 5. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. Oh, he throws it away. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Willie Mays. The 1-1. In the air, left field, and it stays fair. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So it's 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. 7th inning stretch time. The Beavers have the lead, 3-1. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Aroldis Chapman.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's Trout. The punch out there, and now 1 away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
At the plate, Gunnar Henderson. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Movement in the bullpen. Eric Gagne, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Dibble also getting ready. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Babe Ruth. This one in the air. Settles underneath it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Here's the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. 1 down, base is empty. And that's outside, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 2-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Finds its way through, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Next to hit, hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now Johnny Bench. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Adbert Alzolay.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just
Like
wired
through a diarrhea-infected goose.
And now here is
Ben goes through everyone.
Oil can.
Second base.
X101 SPP2W X101 SPP2W Haha Shrug Left X101 Spoilers
Righty
Haha
delivers.
Shrug Right
Fouls
X101
one off.
SPP2W
2-2.
X101 SPP2W.
And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Now a chance for Pudge Rodriguez. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Out number 2.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Harmon Killebrew digs in now. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And a 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Just off the inside corner. Counts full, 3-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And now it's Luis Robert. Tying run at the plate. Fought off foul. Here's a 1-2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Back in Arlington, we go to the 9th, and here's the first baseman, Stan Musial. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time, and they get Musial for the out.
Second base, Joe Morgan.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter now, Joe Morgan. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Right through there for a strike. And another ball. Next offering is downstairs. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Ball to strike. And there's the strike.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
2 down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. One more shot coming up. Bottom of the 9th on deck. The Beavers have the advantage, 3-1. Righty reliever out of the pen, Eric Gagne.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And now it's Manny Machado. And here we are, 9th inning elimination game, and they're trying to keep their season alive. They need him to get on base.
He's got to find a way just to quiet things down, work his way onto the base path so that they can have an inning and get back in this game.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Anthony Santander. And a 1-1. And that one missing low. Way out front for strike 2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
1 strike away. And it's celebration time. They are champions of the American League.
Congratulations to the American League champions. These players have worked hard all season long, and their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the World Series. This team can't wait to get it started.
For my partner, Chris Singleton, and our entire outstanding crew, thank you for watching the American League Championship Series on MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 11 runners on base. For the home team, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base.
Friends tell me what is right for me. I just need peace of mind and my ability. But no one said that it would be this hard. You can't force it, but you'll play your part. So I will run until I my sights on a brand new beginning. A steady rhythm will hold me to the shore. I've got my sights on a brand new beginning. A steady rhythm will hold me to the shore.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Coming up, Game 1 of the World Series on MLB The Show. It's the Eagles taking on the Beavers. Book Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, and on the hill, the big righty, Roy Halladay. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Yeah, it was nails last time out, worked deep into the ball game, racked up double-digit strikeouts. We'll see if he can repeat that performance in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the veteran outfielder, Vladimir Guerrero. And now 2 balls and a strike. And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Roberto Clemente. Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Unusual at first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Next to hit, Chipper Jones. The wind of the pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first, and they get the out on Jones. That's the 3rd out. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Siggy. And towing the slab in this one, George Kirby. How about a scouting report on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Bottom of the first. Here's the veteran second baseman, Joe Morgan. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Our biggest concern, other than injury after a moment like that, is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy will lose confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
In the air, right field. He's got it.
Batting third, no left fielder.
And let's take a look at the lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an
Morgan on the move. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for 1 run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
on the ground, and that's just foul. That one almost got him.
The crowd here has been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first inning lead.
Righty to the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at second. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first with one gone. Stepping in the long ball threat, Babe Ruth. Here's a 1-1.
2-1.
Wouldn't chase that time. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Left-hand batter waits. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Here's some real power at the plate. Jim Edmonds. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And there's the ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. One run across in the frame so far here in game one. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around third. He will score, and they take a 2-run lead. Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Now here is Eddie Matthews. Over to Perez. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We go on to inning number 2. The Beavers out front 2-0. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. As we kick off the World Series, it is hard not to think about Kirk Gibson's incredible walk-off homer against Dennis Eckersley. Game 1 back in 1988. An iconic moment in baseball history.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
A lot of great game one moments, Boog. Alex Gordon's game-tying homer for the Royals in the bottom of the ninth in 2015 really sticks out for me. They went on to win that game in 14 innings.
1 out, bases empty. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Struck him out looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's Mookie now. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs, base is empty. That's outside. 2-2. That one ripped left field. Mays going back on it and brings it in at the wall. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's a big power threat. Larry Walker. The pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Hunter in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The catcher.
Now, Johnny Bench. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I worked hard all year. Go out, have fun. Trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there's some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series. That's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Batting ninth, the first baseman.
And now it's going to be Stan Musial. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon the way he.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Top half of the 3rd inning, and here's the veteran outfielder, Torrey Hunter.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses, and the count is even 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and there's one down.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And now, Gary Carter. The line to kick the pitch. Bounce to third. Matthews. Gathers and throws to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran first baseman, Tony Perez. 2 down, nobody on. And another ball. That one ripped. That's back. Grabs Drives it right up against the wall. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. Here's a 1-1. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Checks over to first, back safely. Digging in, Honus Wagner. Hit weakly on the ground. Off-balance feed, there's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Now the left fielder, Willie Mays. 2 outs. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Game 1 of the World Series. And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. 1-2 now. Chop back up the middle. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
The batter, the left fielder,
Roberto Clemente, the next to hit. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Looked like it was a little bit up. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
the batter.
Runner on at first with one gone. And here is Chipper Jones.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area. I think he was sitting off speed there.
And the righty deals. That's inside. Kicks and deals. That one a little bit high, and the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Clemente, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. To third, and that one finds its way through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in game 1 of the World Series.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Another 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Cal Ripken Jr. The pitch. And fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Babe Ruth. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Just missed.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. Runner at first with no outs here. And it's filled up.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
And he deals. Fly ball to right. Guerrero brings it in with a nice running grab.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
So up next, Eddie Matthews. Pickoff throw. Ruth back on a dive. Man at first, one away. Runner takes off. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Ruth around second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. So digging in, Larry Walker. 2 on, 1 out. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Johnny Bench will hit next. The 1-1. Fouled off. He was late.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 1-2. Just missed.
2-2 count.
Next pitch way upstairs. Stan Musial waiting for a turn at the plate. Ruth, the runner at third. Matthews at first. 2 out of the inning. On the ground to the left. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. 2 left on. We played 4. The Beavers lead it 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Mookie Betts. Hit connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Torrey Hunter getting ready to hit. And a curve misses outside. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Late on that fastball. And he hits a ground ball right side, sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
One down. Gary Carter digs in now. Here's a 1-1. Popped up. Morgan under it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Tony Perez now at the plate. Hunter takes off. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
That one is absolutely belted. And there's a hit. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they trail by 1.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So the lineup flips over. Now here is Vladimir Guerrero. 2 outs. There's a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Beavers on top 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here is Stan Musial.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Kicks and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. And here it comes. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Wouldn't chase that time. And the pitch. Foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. To the right side. He handles it himself. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Hannes Wagner. Inside corner for a strike. Just missing there. And that's ball 2. And down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And now, Roberto Clemente.
The left fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Right side. He's under it. And a quick out, number 1. Chipper Jones, the next to hit. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to, being the superstar player in this lineup. They are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think he'll have it in this one. These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mix it up to speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either. Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. And that chance handled by Willie Mays. Offense held in check there. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Beavers have the lead 2-1. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Hernandez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the left fielder, Willie Mays. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
Fouls one off, 2-2. And now the lefty got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Next is the designated hitter, Babe Ruth. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Here's a rocket out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time off he'll find a hole.
And now Jim Edmonds. next offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swung on, popped up left side. Sizing this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. We're through 6 full. The Beavers out front here, 2-1. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Gets him to chase after that one.
ball,
Activity in the bullpen. Rob Dibble, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Alzolay also throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base. Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here's Mookie Betts. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 1. That one misses. 2-1. Strike on the inside corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Oh, man. That stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing. Just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
Pulled the string of the changeup.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Torrey Hunter getting ready to hit. 1-1 now. And that one hammered. Edman sprinting after it. And that one hops the wall. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
He was all over that one. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Roy Halladay won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Matt Brash gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Man at second here with 2 away. Gary Carter will hit next. Check swing, went around. That's strike 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Got him looking for the strikeout. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose Leclerc. Well, 1-run game. Down to third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Eddie Matthews.
At the belt and fires. In there at the knees. And it's 1-2. That's down and in. And the 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
One down, base is empty.
That's ball 2.
Action in the pen down there. Lucas Sims up and throwing. Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him looking for the K.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And another ball. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. What a play. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down that time. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Beavers with the lead 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Tony Perez. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
The batter, the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
So up next, Vladimir Guerrero. Right-handed reliever. And a good eye there. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Roberto Clemente in the on-deck circle. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Now the left fielder, Roberto Clemente. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. The pitch. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that just misses. Chipper Jones to bat next. Perez stands at first with 1 out. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Rob Dibble taking over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now it's going to be Chipper Jones.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Two outs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Right now, they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Billy Wagner.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Well, one-run game. Stepping in, Stan Musial. And a pitch. And now 1-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Kicks and deals. Off the mark there. Ball 2. And that's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Back to the top of the lineup, Joe Morgan now at the plate. Snap throw to first. Musial dives back in safely. Nobody out, runner at first. Breaking ball inside, and it's 2-1. Left-hand hitter waits. And down on strikes he goes, and one gone.
Now batting.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Honus Wagner. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it.
Jones over to second, and that's 2. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Through 8 full, the Beavers lead it 2-1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Eric Gagne.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swings and misses. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
One down, base is empty. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the second baseman, Mookie Betts. 2 down, nobody on. And another ball.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Righty to the plate. They're down to their final strike. Gagne is just 1 strike away. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
And now Torrey Hunter.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, a tight 2-1 ball game. Classic pitching and defense in this game. A lot of good execution, and neither team really beat themselves by way of mistakes. But ultimately, it came down to 1 or 2 key plays to make the difference for the win.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the visitors, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.